You see, as I said before, uh, D5 system has ground state S6, such that S in group theoretical language or symbolism, it is A1G, totally symmetric. Now, please see that there is no, okay, spin 6 in the excited state. There are 4, or there may be doublets also. So any transition from here will be forbidden. That's one thing which is worth noting in D5 system. These transitions become additionally forbidden. Okay, they are spin forbidden already, but then become additionally forbidden. How? Here I have mentioned 2 selection rules, which you will learn in more detail in my next lecture. The first one is during transitions between energy levels, change in spin of an electron is not allowed. It is forbidden. Okay, what do I mean by that? I mean, if the spin is up like here, okay, it will, if it becomes like this, it is forbidden. If it goes up and the spin stays the same, then it is okay, it is not forbidden. So in D5, see, the things are different from the others. Here in this diagram, I'm showing the D5 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1 octahedral system. Now if an electron goes up, it has no way except to invert itself. So I have shown it, okay, here, inverted. So it is inverted, this is not allowed. So this is one of the selection rules. Second rule is transitions, okay, to spin doublets means formed due to 2 electron pair. I mean, simultaneously 2 electrons from here cannot go up. In D5 system, one of the excited state, okay, it requires 2 electrons going up, okay, with inverted spin. So it becomes doubly forbidden. So this is the reason D5 is very different from D1, D2, D3, D4. It is very different. It should give weak bands. Okay, the epsilon values should be low. I have written it. Weak bands, and they are 100 times weaker. Look at that. Okay, than the spin allowed transition. Low epsilon values. Okay, I will show you the spectra. You will know from that values 0, and for the other transitions, this is much more. Okay, you will notice that in the Tanabe-Sugano diagram of D5. Now quickly you can see this. I don't have to explain it, you understand it. The main feature is there are 2 ground states. Okay, one is in the low field and the other is in strong field. In low field it is this, and in strong field it is this. Rest you can see that there are quartets, okay, and there are doublets. Transitions to quarter forbidden, transitions to doublets, they are also forbidden. Note, like D4, D5, like D4, D5 also has 2 ground states. I've shown you weak field has this and the strong field. In Tanabe-Sugano diagram, there is a vertical line AB. Here is this line AB. This is not present in D2. It's not present in D3. Okay, but it is present in D5. It divides the ground states from the excited states, line AB. Weak field states from the strong field state. This I have already explained to you. This is Tanabe-Sugano. It is small division. We can use this diagram. We can use this diagram for calculations of B or for interpretation of the spectra. Now I come to D6. I told you these are relatively easy to understand as compared to D2 and D3 system. Now in D6, here is the configuration, and the ground state which will come is this. I know that you can do it in seconds. You have become that capable. Remember, Dn system is equivalent to D5 plus N, or D1 is equivalent to this. So whatever is D1 spectra, D6 is also. Therefore, I even don't have to explain you this. You can predict the spectra of D6. D1 gives one band, this will also give one band, and you will see that it gives one band. Okay? Let's see, but it is different from D1 because there are 6 electrons, so inter-electron repulsions and other things, they should also come. Here I am showing just an excited state. I picked up one electron from here and I appeared it here, okay, excited. And then I can pick another also and put it here. So this is what it is, 2 excited states, okay. So this is no unfilled electron, so spin 1. 2 unpaired electrons, spin this. Let's see, okay. Now this is D6. I don't need to explain it. The only thing which I want to explain is this also has a dividing line, A and B. Here is A and here is B. Okay, it separates the weak field states from the strong field states. Okay, and then it has what? Okay, quintet. It is a D6, there are 4 unpaired electrons, you can see that in your notes. And when it is all paired up, then it is singlet S, all paired up, singlet S. That will be then A1, G, and there is no electron, so 1. So this is the excited state, and you can see it is here. Now let's go to next. What is D6 in octahedral is equivalent to D1. D1 gives 1 peak, you know that, so D6 also expect. Here is the spectra of that. This reaction, we usually, the BS students, they do it in lab. Okay, iron 2 with orthophenanthroline or 1,10-phenanthroline, and it forms orange red, beautiful color. And they take the spectra themselves, and it gives only 1 band. So here it is. So I think one should feel happy that whatever we predict in theory, and when it we find it in practice also, observation, okay, it is same, and it also gives 1. So therefore, this is what we have. On next page are shown spectra of D1, D4, D6 and D9. D1 gives 1. Okay, D6 we learned here 1 band. D4 we learned 1 band. D9 we know 1 band. Here are the spectra. I have shown this in class. I'm showing it here as well. So whatever I have taught you theory, in practice we have explained it wonderfully that it should give 1 band, so it does give 1 band. Interpretation of these 7 spectra, I think you will be able to understand it. I don't have even to give any lecture on that, because the way, this whole thing, if you have understood, then there is no difficulty in it. Here is D7 system, Cobalt 2 is D7 system, and this is the configuration I have written. 3 unpaired electron, so it will be ground state will be F4. We can always make an excited state, take this electron, pair it up. Then only one unpaired electron will, here it is one electron, so we have two here. So excited state and the other. These are not group critical terms, okay? These are spectroscopic terms, please. You should differentiate. There is the Tanabe-Sugano, there should be AB line because we have two ground state, quartet and double. Okay? Now let's see what is next. And this is again small division. This can be used. Okay, I have not made any question. Okay. To show you that, well, the way D2 and D3, we can also find out the value of B, the value of delta octet, and all those things which we do for D2 and D3, we can do for this system, D7 system also. Like in D2 case, D7 also gives 3 transitions. Okay, well, I can show you from here. Okay. Here is mu1. Here is mu1 from, this is T1G4. Okay. Here is this your T1G4. From here to here. Okay. It's going to the T2G4, spin allowed transition. This is mu2, okay, going from T1G to again T1G, but it comes from P. Here is P, okay, and then the third one is of course mu3. It is from here to this one, and that is A1G. 3 transitions. I have written those there. So you will get 3 bands. One band, this is a high energy band. You can see Tanabe-Sugano. So then it doesn't fall in the range. Okay. So anyway, you get 3 bands in case of D7. Interpretation of D8 spectra. This is also simple. Okay. Okay, D3 is equivalent to D8, or D8 is equivalent to D8. Whatever you learned in D3 is, if that will fit for D8 also. 2 unpaired electrons, so there should be triplet state, ground state triplet. Here is triplet, ground state. See, excited state, you can always pick up this and put it here. And there is no unpaired electron. So for one end, so it becomes singlet G state. Like D3, we have these transitions. V1, there will be 3 bands, 3 transitions, 3 bands. And I think I have shown the spectra on the next page. So you can see that there will be 3 bands. But this third band, okay, it is way high. It will come relatively at high. As expected, 3 absorption bands are observed. 3 absorption bands predicted, 3 observed. Band mu3 becomes at higher energy. Let me show you the mu3 band. Here it is. Very beautiful spectrum. Look at this. This is high energy. Okay. Way beyond it is to 30,000 reciprocal centimeter. The others are 16. Okay, this is close to 14,000, but this is what it is. And I have shown these transitions from here as well in ordinary. Okay, in D9 I don't have to. Please, I have explained to you while we were talking about D9 system. Okay. This gives only 1 band. D9, okay, gives John Teller also. Therefore, the band is broad. So like D4, D9 octal gives only one absorption band. Note, D1 octahedral is equivalent to D9 tetrahedral because of this formula. Okay, octahedral, and this is reverse of that. So if you have T2G ground state here, so you will have EG ground state here. There is an inverse relationship between D1 and D9. See the Orgel diagram, you can see that, but here is the absorption band from EG to T2G. Ground state is EG. Okay, you will see that the Tanabis were only one band with Jontel, so that's why it is a broad band. D9 case was discussed in detail in lecture 6 and 7 along with John Teller. Interpretation of D10. Okay, last one. And see everything completely full. Its ground state should be S and its ground should be singlet. There cannot be any transition from here to here. There will be no color. And mind you, all zinc compounds are colorless. There is no spectra in the visible region, so why there should be any color? So this is the whole story. So neither any DD transitions are there from here to here. DD possible? Nope, not possible. So all transition metal complexes are colored except of zinc. Zinc salts are colorless. Mercury is also D10 system, please remember. Okay, and you should know it is colored. Why it is colored? Because it gives colored complexes. This is because Mercury 2 complexes show charge transfer, okay, bands. What is charge transfer band? Okay, let me show you very quickly. Please try to understand. Here is energy going this way, and supposing this is the visible region, so the charge transfer is a high energy band which is in the high energy area, and part of it comes in the visible region. This is high energy band. Okay, so this is the reason it becomes partially colored. And thank you very much. This is the end of lecture 16. I have discussed with you D1 system, D2 system, D3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. That was what was in your course, and I will now teach you selection rules. God bless you all.